Today, we're looking at a huge economic gamble happening right now in India. It's the story of Jharkhand, a state that's trying to make a high-stakes pivot to a sustainable future. And for the first time ever, its leaders showed up at the Global Economic Summit in Davos. So you gotta wonder, what's their mission on this massive global stage? Well, the answer is that Jharkhand is at a major crossroads. It's always been India's coal country. A massive 80% of its non-tax revenue comes straight from mining. That's what keeps the lights on. But here's the catch. India's committed to net zero, which means the demand for coal is about to drop. And that drop could create a shockwave, a potential revenue hit of up to $36 billion. It's not just about the money either. We're talking about 100,000 direct mining jobs on the line. Basically, if they don't have a solid plan, this whole shift could be a disaster for the region. So Jharkhand isn't just sitting back. They're trying to get ahead with a brand new game plan. It's a long-term, three-phase plan to build a totally new green economic engine from the ground up. But it's going to take a staggering amount of cash, an estimated $41.4 billion in new investment. And that money is aimed right at high-growth green sectors, from biofuels and hydrogen to electric vehicles. The whole idea is to completely change the state's identity, moving away from just digging up raw materials and becoming a modern hub for clean tech manufacturing. Their new theme says it all. Which, you guessed it, brings us right back to Davos. That $41.4 billion has to come from somewhere. So how do you actually convince global investors to bet on a coal state's green dream? What's the pitch? Well, for starters, they're offering some really attractive financial incentives for sectors like electric vehicles. At Davos, the focus is on these key areas. They want to leverage what they have for a green tech future. But this isn't just about one state's economy. This could be a model for the whole world. It's a real-world test of what's called a just transition, and that's a huge challenge everywhere. The big question is, can they actually balance the huge risks with the promise of a sustainable future? So we're left with this. Is this ambitious plan a realistic roadmap, or is it just an impossible dream?